Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Back here at our main quest. We just finished the dungeon and are waiting with, together with Lise here for no. What was his name? Shun and Kosetsu to finish it as well. The children of Azim. Hien. You don't think they... No, of course not. Hien and Kosetsu will come out any minute now. I suppose we could chat a little while we wait. Oh, so the other day I said to Alice, I said, finally.
Mission accomplished. Everything still in one piece?
More or less, aye. That mountainous monstrosity came as quite a surprise. Who knew that the steppe held such secrets?
Right, the boss.
I see the two of you emerged similarly unscathed. Well then, by my reckoning, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardam.
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardaam's Mettle. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardam begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Sure, why not? Why not?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Cyrano and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
We accept your Khan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
Ah, here are we.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Yeah, some people have these green colored clothes.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
You conquered Bardaam's Mettle.
Correct.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You were the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory.
No.
A generous offer granted to but few. Though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Buddha want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
I feel with Lysium.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again. You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
Okay. I'm an adventurer. This is kind of what I do. As long as it's not nothing questionable. I know. I probably should have left for talking to everyone else. Pretentious and preening he may be, but doubt not that he's a warrior. You saw the axe by his throne? The rage in his eyes? Favor, tribute, how easily the language of tyrant stumbles from this Han's lips. Were I Buduga, I might take offense. But I know better than to dismiss a woman outright. You demonstrate boldness or recklessness. Time will tell. Right, because the man only just was, right? But I just ignore that. The Nadam approaches and the Oronir will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Hazim. Yet, only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Batu. Warriors of the Steppe, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is a great honor indeed. Serve well, and you will be rewarded. Question, you keep calling Magnite your most radiant brother. You're not related or something, are you? All Oronir are descendants of Father Hazim, but if you mean to ask if our mothers are one of the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to the younger, the stronger and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Your duties are as follows. You, the Red Woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kumis and cheese. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You, the one who lumbers as a mountain. An old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is your wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool. As for you, this one carries a fire. The Buduga would take his measure. Seek my comrade outside, tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. I for one would welcome the opportunity to learn more of Buduga and their ways. It would be an honor. We shall speak of your task outside. With me. There's a door. But before the task, let's just attune to the Etherite. Your name, foreigner? Serenyavan. You're to dive into Azim Card below the Dawn Throne and gather swordgrass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles you will bring. You will need to dive deep to obtain that which you seek, but that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say that the dominion of the Dawnfather and the Duskmother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Oronir fear naught above or below. Speak with regard to the scent. We shall speak again when you have finished. Grappling match? Yes, yes, I know who you are. You wish to go below? Yes, please. Dive? So, thanks to the Kojin blessing of Breathing underwater, this is indeed not difficult. So, as I likely cut most of that out, I just swam around looking for the items to pick up. The only thing notable is there was a sightseeing point down there. She returns, and with swordgrass in hand, that you would immerse yourself in the depths as a testament of your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In Bardaam, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Garl have scattered the soil. It matters not, we shall be swift as stallions and fierce as barras. The steppe will be ours once more. Your tribute is accepted. We will return to the most radiant, and you may beg a boon. Am I to understand you have completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Alas, it was difficult to learn much with all the Buduga swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass. I see, that is well. Most radiant brother Magni, we have given you tribute as demanded. Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades, would you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportionate to the supplication. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. Then, if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Temulun Khatun taught me but a fraction, you see. How this world born of the gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. How Azim, father of the dawn, he who birthed the sun, and Nama, mother of the dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the aura. Yet, though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another. And so the gods bequeathed this world to their children and ascended to the heaven whence they came. Those born of the Dawn Father were called the Rayen, and those born of the Dusk Mother were called the Zayla. So it was and ever after. But I say to you, brother Magni, how can this be? How can Oronir be the children of Azim if they are Zayla born of Nama? You amuse me, Domin. How you wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well, I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go had I handled that differently, but then we would have learned naught for our troubles. If there's one thing I know, it is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of other things, things which may prove useful in the Bardaam. When I was carrying out my task, I met an elder, a storyteller, named Udutai. Mayhap he can be our teacher. No, this is locked. Okay. Was curious. This is the man of whom I spoke, Udutai. I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. Some few wandered far and have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help? If we must, then we must. Let us be about it, Serenia. Okay. Sheep. Sheepy sheep. Hier in front of sheep as well? Where are you, little ones? Your mother is waiting. It's time to come home. Good, for they went up here. Greetings. I trust all of you, our little explorers, are safely accounted for. That they are. My thanks to you, Doman. Now, you had questions for me? I would know more of the Oronir, of their creation, and of Father Azim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Aura, and how they came to be? The Ryan were born of the Dawn Father and the Zayla of the Dusk Mother. Yes, yes, a common tale, and one believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this. Azim and Nama were lovers. Oh, they fought in the beginning, as did their creations, that much is true. But when they saw how the Zayla and Rayan rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred, and the love their children shared, became theirs as well. Alas, he was of a sun and she of a moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. With sadness in their hearts, they returned to the heaven. He to the day, she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. As time passed, Azim's yearnings for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done? He wondered. At last he knew. If a father cannot be with a mother, then he shall go amongst her children, now and ever after. And so it was that Azim took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scale of midnight, he descended and sought out Vizela. Yeah, he was the first Oronir. We are of his flesh and his blood. We are the children of Azim, and it's our duty to watch over and keep Vizela safe. I did not expect the tale of your people's beginnings to be quite so romantic. Yet I must ask, if it is your duty to defend Vizela, how can you go to war with him in Bardaam? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciplines his son, does that mean there's no love in his heart? Zayla are not wont to kneel. They must be made to. Only then will they heed reason. I see. Such is the way of a stepper. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Eager to depart? Ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nama looked down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once, and shed tears of love and longing. Then they struck the earth. They rose anew, as a counterpart to the Oronir. Their fates intertwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nama, for whom he must search, even now. Mayhap I'm being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Oronir may prove loyal allies to Doma, under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Zayla. Therefore, if you can prove to them that we come as kindred spirits, seeking to defeat a common foe. But mayhap this is a discussion for after we win Bardaam. Come, let us return to Magnae. Please, how are you getting on? You're back. We had me milking sheep, by the way. It was interesting. Another task completed, huh? Wonder what the most radiant brother has in store for us next. At a glance, their arms and armor may seem crude compared to those of Doma, but they are well crafted and no less effective. You shine with a light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of a son? No matter, you have each completed your task and proven yourself deserving of mercy. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there's one more thing you must do. Sworn enemy of a son. You know what? Since he said that it's the last task, let's keep it for next time. Until then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.